A former minister and all the renowned economists there have warned the federal government not to take all recommendations of the Bretton Woods Institution's recent report on Nigeria's economic outlook. They said some of these suggestions contradict the realities on ground. We have more in this report.
The World Bank has projected that Nigeria's economy will grow by 3.6% in 2025, building on an estimated 3.4% expansion in 2024, as reforms begin to show signs of stabilizing the macroeconomic environment. The latest forecast contained in the spring 2025 edition of Africa's Pulse is more upbeat than the International Monetary Fund, which revised Nigeria's 2025 growth downward to 3%. Former Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Mr. Olusegun Aganga, at this gathering wants government at all levels to brainstorm for industrialization plans that will improve the nation's productivity.
Our country, Nigeria itself, is navigating a complex landscape as a result of a recent and necessary reforms, persistent inflation, insecurity, higher levels of unemployment and poverty, and external economic pressures. If the reforms are well executed and complete, they could set a foundation for stronger economy and a brighter future for all of us.
The Economists identified economic weaknesses, dependence on oil revenues, and national fragility as key barriers to meaningful poverty reduction.
When you look at the exchange rate, you have to look at the supply and demand of that exchange rate. And when you look at the supply of that exchange rate, where is it coming from? It comes from sale of oil, so we need to produce more oil. But it should come from investment, which means that you need to have a strong, good, stable macroeconomic environment, right policies to attract investments into the country, to bring in more of the foreign income. But more importantly, you need non-oil exports.
If you have the wherewithal to help others to be a better version of yourself, I think we should help them. If we have the mindset of trying to make society better, we'll all be the better for it. Because in the end, if you are rich, if you are wealthy, if your neighbor is hungry, then you're going to pass through the road to your office. Anything will happen to you. That's my view of society. And I think I was able to achieve that today. The proponents for the economy have spoken. There's so many nuggets we're able to get from here. And I think we'll be speaking to the media later to see some of the things that they've propounded and how the country can benefit from that.
The panelists, however, noted that with proper implementation of the present economic reforms, Nigeria is poised to show strong economic outing in the next 3 to 5 years.
Thank you very much. All right. The chairman will